What is up YouTube, it is me Taco. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a simple mob farm. Now this is, I'd say, close to late early game to maybe mid game. This is to say you have a lot of iron, or you have an iron farm already, but you don't have like a gold farm or guardian farm. This is the next best thing. Now the amount of chests and hoppers is really dependent on how often you think you'd be here, but how I like to do it, I like to go 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, and then your traditional 4x4. So let's do this real quick, or I guess 2x2. Oh. Now for this one specifically, you are gonna need a lot more blocks than you would normally need for, like, I'd say a gold farm. Let's get this horse out of here. And if you don't want to risk creepers seeing you and exploding, I'd go one more up, but it's not necessary. So let's just make a little staircase so we can get up. Then just along the edges so you can still open up the chest. Just 1 2, and then 1 2, and then the back side you can just go like this. Then obviously slabs right there. Now from these slabs we're gonna go up about 20, so 21 including this. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21. Now let's do this to all sides. Oh. Now the reason we do this is so they are one tap to our sword and occasionally our fist depending on the mob. Now if you see mobs that are falling from this height and still dying, what you can do is either come in here and add like signs and water so it lowers the amount of damage they take when they fall, or add carpets at the bottom so it reduces it by a decent amount. And for some mobs it might kill them still depending on the if you layer it up. Right now I'm just gonna show you guys one layer. Now from here, go like this formation how I am with trapdoors, and just go like that. Now once you're up your 21 in total, just fill out these corners. Now from here we're gonna go out 7 from either one of these two middle ones. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and let's do the same. The reason we're doing 7 is so that once this is 8 in total, what we do, if I did this correctly, if you do this, it should stop just short of the trapdoors, and that's what we want. And basically, either you can fill in the corners or not. I'd highly recommend doing it so it just makes your life easier. Just repeat that. So from each one of these, either middle two, just go out 7 so in total you have 8. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, or if you don't want to count the one right there, just go out 7 from each side. 7 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So just this alone is more than a stack. So if you're building this, either use dirt or netherrack, or if you have the resources, just a bunch of wood or cobblestone. Now let's just fill these out. Now if you want to deal with spiders and them slowing down your spawn, I grab some extra trapdoors, and I'll show you why in a bit once we get up to the mob spawning layer. Now for this, you want your simulation distance to be either 4 or 6. If it's any more than that, you're gonna have to make an AFK zone, and those are pretty iffy, and I don't really understand them all too much. But once you do your platforms, just get 2 water buckets and fill them out like this. As you see, they all stop short, so mobs get pushed down there. What we're gonna do, let's layer this up. What you can do is either make this 2 layers or 3 layers. I highly recommend 3. It just makes sure that they can't really jump out if they land like here. So I'd highly recommend making this 3 layers. Just like this. Oh. Now once you're done with this 3rd layer, either you can do this now or later, but on the 3rd layer, just put trapdoors just like this on both sides. Now you can keep them closed for now if you want to walk across them, but it should be 16 in total, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so 16 per, so that's about a stack, I think. So about a stack of trapdoors plus the 4 here. So you're gonna need a decent amount of trapdoors, and that is without the spider proofing. But now once you make these all 3 high, just connect the corners and fill them out. Just like you're seeing here. Now, I'm building out of planks because this is the most, I'd say one of the more easily accessible ones. Besides dirt and stone, obviously, but if you have access to the nether, I say just grab a bunch of netherrack. But if you want to look pretty, then I'd go ahead and use planks. Or if you just want to give your own design, it doesn't really matter. This is stackable. But if you just need some decent XP, 1 layer is good. I think the most I've ever built for one like this was about 10 layers, and it worked really fast. I had decent storage space, and it filled up quickly. So not only is this simple and very stackable, it can get you a lot of XP and a decent amount of stuff. I don't know why you would need anything from here besides I guess bones and gunpowder. So let's finish up this last little floor area. Now what I will say is you're definitely gonna need more than just 4 stacks of building blocks. I'd say you at least need 20 stacks on the safe side. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna do the same thing we did here and just add our trapdoors. Now you can keep them open or closed, but eventually you're gonna have to open them, I guess, in this case. So right now we're gonna have them closed so that if you're building this, you can walk across without worrying about falling in. Let's go ahead and open these. And the reason we want these open is because they think that while it's open, they can still walk in it. So when they spawn, they path find, they fall down, and then they fall down to there, and then we can just AFK there and just, if you have an auto clicker, just auto click that, or if you have turbo in your controller, just turn on turbo and just AFK there. Now let's say if you're AFKing for a while and you have a lit up area so mobs can't get you, I'd build a roof so phantoms can't get you. Now from here, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go, since the wall's right here, we're gonna skip this. Boom, boom, boom. So like this. Or I think I did this wrong. Like this. I say first, actually build the wall before we get to the spider proofing, because it can be a bit confusing if your platform is a bit wider. So let's get this wall going. So it should always be one away from the wall like this. And then if you want, as you see, we don't have a odd amount, but normally what you do is you have a 1 block gap between all the trapdoors and the walls and the edges. But for this one, we can't really spider spawn. And so what you're gonna do, you can always just make these platforms, I wouldn't say smaller because you still need to get the water correctly, but you can always add signs to stop the flow if you need to make them smaller. But what you're gonna do, just let's make these about 2 high, and then the third layer is gonna be our roof. So see here, zombies and skeletons can spawn. Basically, you're just gonna make a high wall, and then for the third height to the wall is gonna be the roof. Now you can either make a third layer and just fill it in like this, like you just fill that in, or you could put slabs there or torches there just so no mobs spawn in it. Now for this, if you're gonna build it over water, I'd recommend an ocean, or if you do over an ocean, you don't have to worry about underwater caves. If you build this on land like I am, make sure there are no caves under it, because this will ruin the spawns. If you don't want to worry about caves, then get scaffolding, and I'd go up about 150 blocks at most. Make sure you're at least at Y level 180 just to be safe, and then start building from there. If you want to build over water, do not do it over lakes, because those will not spawn mobs. Okay, now that we're done, what I'm gonna go ahead and do, and I'm just gonna place torches. It doesn't really matter where, as long as no mobs can spawn up here and all the areas have light. Obviously you don't need to place as many torches as I do, but it's just to be safe. And same here, you don't have to do torches, you can just put like leaves or slabs or glass. And then under here, I make sure to mob proof this. As you can see, mobs are spawning down here, and we don't want that. So let's go ahead and let's grab ourselves a sword to get rid of these guys. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go into our little farm up here. As you can hear, there's already mobs. And so, as you see, they pathfind down. Now since this isn't like multiple layers, they're not going to spawn as often. This is why you want to spider proof them, because they'll just keep climbing and stop the flow. But I definitely recommend adding 2 more layers, maybe 3, and basically you just repeat this design just layered on top. And yeah, that's gonna be all. There's not really a material list for this one besides obviously 8 water buckets. These really depend on how much storage you want. This I'd say about a stack and 8 more slabs, at most 2, unless you're filling the roof. For building blocks, a lot, like a lot of stacks. You're gonna run through them. And torches, if you make the roof at a slab, you don't gotta worry about this. At most a few to just light up this bottom area. But as you can see, the mobs are spawning, and obviously this is an issue, so let's just boom boom boom. Oh, let's just 1 2 3 with the fist, and then let's just say you have like a stone sword or whatever. They should just die in one hit. But you see, they are spawning a lot, and this is a lot. This is just like a few minutes, so let's go see my simulation distance. 4 chunks. 4 chunks, you can just AFK right here. Just boom, boom, boom. They all die in one hit. As you see, like that. If you don't want XP falling in there, you can put carpets. It should still leave them one hit. But yeah, if you like this design, make sure to leave a like on the video. Make sure to subscribe to see more stuff like this. I highly recommend just making a gold farm if you're able to, but if not, this is always a great one. Hopefully you liked the video. Hopefully you found this helpful. Hopefully it wasn't too confusing. Make sure to look out for any more of my videos, and make sure to check out my live streams. I stream Minecraft, from Minecraft to Fortnite to Rocket League to now actually I'm going to be streaming Marvel Rivals, so make sure to look out for streams like that. Hopefully you have a great rest of your day, and take care.